Alrighty, welcome back. So now we're looking at the last problem on this page, 06H-60. We have a parallelogram and an equilateral triangle. So it gives us that the parallelogram area has to be 2.5 times the triangle area. Alrighty, so let's think here. So a parallelogram area, the area of one, is base times the height, right? So the base, we're going to call this B. We don't quite know what that is yet. That's the base. And the height, it appears that the height right here is the same as the height of the equilateral triangle, which the height of an equilateral triangle in terms of one of the bases is the base times the square root of 3 over 2. Again, we talked about how you can derive that on 06F-60, the video from 2 days ago. So that's the same height, right? So we can write the equation a square root of 3 over 2 times the, so that's the height again, times the base times b is equal to 2.5 times the area of a triangle, of an equilateral triangle, is a squared times the square root of 3 over 4. There you are. So I'm just going to start canceling things out. I see a square root of 3 on both sides. I see an a on both sides. We can cancel that a out completely. Cancel out the square root. We can multiply each side by 4. So you end up with 2b. I'm actually only going to multiply each side by 2. So you can cancel out that 1/2 and then just multiply that by 2. So you end up with b is equal to, it looks like just a time 2.5 times a divided by 4, or divided by 2, sorry. Because again, that multiplied by 2 takes care of half of that. So 2.5a divided by 2, which is equal to 1.25a. Alrighty. So the fastest way I can see it to solve for AB is just extend this out a little bit and make a right triangle. That right there is a halves. We already know B is 1.25a. Alrighty. So if we add half of a to 1.75, that gets you 1.25. That gets you 1.75a. And we already know the height. So the hypotenuse then must be the square root of the first leg, so 1.75 squared of a times a squared, and then plus, I'm just gonna write out what that squared is right there. That's 3a squared over 4. Yes. Alrighty. Now, after distributing the square, you'll end up with 1.75 squared, then a squared. You could take an a out of that. So you have a times the square root of 1.75 squared plus, I keep having to extend my square roots, and then plus 3/4. Alrighty. And all we're asked for is just ab divided by a. So you could cancel out the a. You're left with this formula right here. So if you plug that into your calc, so the square root of 1.75 squared plus 0.75, you get 1.95 as your answer. So I mean, it took a little bit of steps, but it wasn't too awful. 1.95. Awesome. So that's how I would attempt that problem. But if you have a different way, please let me know. Uh, I felt like that was pretty fast. You could have tried using a trapezoid, but I didn't really feel like it. I felt like that was more straightforward. But I mean, again, there's numerous ways to solve these problems. So, well, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. If you have a faster way, a more optimal way to solve it, also let me know. But yeah, that was this entire page 138, page 138 solved. So uh, if you stick around till tomorrow, I'll probably post another page then. You can look at those. So these are some fun problems. They require some thinking, but they're nice. So all right, well, Y'all will bless the rest of your day, and thank you for watching. I will see y'all tomorrow.